Curtis Jackson, 29-year-old who admitted to trampling and beating 3 women at a concert.
He attacked women. Women. We were just there to see a concert. We were not there to get beat up. We were not there to get hit.
Go, go, go.
The rapper with the gangster attitude stepped on 2 of the women and punched the third in the face after jumping into the crowd in search of someone who threw a water bottle at him during a surprise concert at this club in May of 2004.
They did nothing to justify or excuse the defendant's actions.
He has demonstrated since his earlier run-in with the law as a young man that he is a law-abiding citizen.
That is not the image 50 Cent uses to sell his music, but it will have to be. Judge Robert Coomer accepted Jackson's admission of the facts, gave him a lecture on how this incident would reflect on the rapper's 9-year-old son, and then continued the case for 2 years without a finding. In the meantime, the rapper will have to submit to random drug tests, pay the medical expenses of his victims, pay court costs, undergo anger management treatment, and produce an anti-gun violence public service announcement. Jackson signed off on the deal. And then snuck out of the courthouse through a back door.
A 29-year-old man was admitted for trampling and assaulting 3 women at a concert. He attacked women, actual concert goers who were just there to enjoy the show. They weren't there to get hit or punched. The rapper, known for his gangster persona, stepped on 2 women and punched a third after jumping into the crowd looking for someone who had thrown a water bottle at him during a surprise performance at a club back in May 2004. The victims did nothing to provoke him, and there's no excuse for what he did. Since that incident, he's demonstrated he can be law-abiding, despite the rough image 50 Cent uses to sell his music. Judge Robert Coomer accepted Jackson's admission of guilt, gave him a lecture on how this reflects on his 9-year-old son, and continued the case for 2 years without issuing a formal judgment. In the meantime, Jackson must submit to random drug tests, pay the victim's medical expenses, cover court costs, complete anger management treatment, and produce an anti-gun violence PSA. He signed off on the deal and then slipped out of the courthouse through a back door. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson and King woke up early Monday with this beef on their mind, and King is applying full court pressure, letting everyone know he isn't backing down when it comes to his family. You saw the post, 50 Cent in the courtroom talking about T.I. rolling out his new album. He appeared on $1 Million Worth the Game with Gillian Wallow, and naturally, the versus battle question came up, everything that's been trending online between him and 50 over the past couple of weeks. T.I. explained that they supposedly had an agreement for the battle, but 50 flipped it and went in a totally different direction. Then 50 posted a picture of Tiny on his page. Not here, I'm not sharing that, but he went at her, which obviously upset T.I. King jumped in and escalated things even further, dissing 50's late mother and even posting her gravesite online. Again, I won't post that, but it's out there. 50 then saw it, posted a joke picture, and kept the antics going, including a video making fun of Tiny. When King saw that, he fired back with the video you saw earlier saying, "All you do is apply pressure to females. Bring that smoke to the chimney."
Alright, let's break this down. 50 Cent is just getting warmed up, and King is straight up letting it be known, you keep posting, I'ma keep posting. You keep talking, I'ma keep talking. He's making it clear this isn't slowing down anytime soon. And let's be real, King isn't the type to back down. No matter how you feel about it, when it comes to his family, this is where he draws the line. Personally, I stand on some old school principles. I don't make fun of anyone's deceased parent, I don't mock mothers or wives, and if it's between me and someone else, I keep it between us. Women and children, off limits, especially when millions of people are watching. But here's the thing, if you're King, this is personal, this is heart, this is soul. I can't tell him how to react. I can't tell 50 how to respond. Nobody can. And that's why posting his mom's gravesite, that's taking it to another level. That's hitting the heartstrings because we all know 50 loved his mom. Crossing that line means the gloves come off. King clearly knows he has to play that game to stand his ground, and he's choosing to. That's a grown man move. Still young, still figuring life out, but he's standing firm. Now let's be real, the versus battle, never happening. 50 isn't stepping into that ring with anybody. And that old court incident, you can find clips online. 50 jumped into the crowd after someone threw a water bottle at him, chaos broke out, and people got hurt. He ultimately agreed to pay the medical bills and follow the court's orders. 50's had other legal issues in the past, domestic stuff, nothing new there. King's approach? If you go low, I'll go lower. You go to hell, I'll go deeper. That's his energy right now. I can't tell him how to handle it. He's a grown man, and he's moving on his own terms. Me personally, that mindset isn't for me. Growing up, even in elementary school, messing with someone's deceased parent was off limits. You knew better. And seeing someone disrespect a parent, alive or dead, was always the worst. That's why I can't get with this level of trolling, and I won't post that stuff here. But we're watching, and we'll keep y'all updated.